Hey guys, welcome back to the Peppy Your Talk channel. You guys actually came back, thanks. I hope you enjoyed the first video. I have a special guest here with me today, a really good friend of mine. And we are going to be talking all things fashion. So get comfortable, it's going to be really good. I said that the last time as well. But honestly, it's going to be good again. So again, stay tuned. In the first video, I spoke a bit about my fashion background. But in this video, I'm going to give you a bit more background on what PEPP actually is and how we're going to help you. The website and the whole Peppy Your Talk service is made up of 3 components. One being video, so we have a role focus where people talk about their jobs and what their 9 to 5 actually entails, because that's a huge misconception in fashion. We have access to events, so I'm going to have timetables with events every single month, jam-packed with fashion events all around London, not only fashion but entrepreneurial events as well, because we need the business skills, we need the life skills, and we need to learn from people who have done it. So that's one thing, as well as us hosting our own events. We had one already, it was amazing. You guys know, because you should have been there. And then we're gonna have another one coming up in May. I'm looking forward to that. And then the last component is one that I particularly love. It's Pep Talk, and that's where I kind of do things like this, speak to people one-on-one, kind of bring you guys into my inner circle. If I get invited to private events, or if you guys can't make it to some of the events, I always take notes and then I share it on Pep Talk. But it's a really chatty, informal section of Peppy Your Talk. So yeah, should we get into it?
Shall we?
Yes. So this fabulous face right here, she's Breeny. She's been a good friend of mine for about, how many years? Like 6 years, which is crazy. My nieces aren't even that old. Or one of my nieces aren't even that old. We went to fashion school together and that's where we met. We've been good friends ever since. But I'll leave it to her to kind of, you know, break down who she is in this fashion game. So yeah, over to you, Miss Breeny.
Hi guys, my name's Breeny Lee. I'm a digital influencer. I make YouTube videos and I write blog posts. I also am a social media consultant, so I consult people about their businesses in fashion or their brands. Very
good. So that's what you do now. But you had other dreams, right?
Right.
You wanted to do something very different to what you're doing now.
Right.
You kind of fell into what you're doing now.
Yes.
Okay, so take us all the way back to London College of Fashion. Not even the BA times, before that, where we actually met. And tell us what your plans were from there and what you were doing.
I met Dior at London College of Fashion, but we was doing a foundation degree in art and design. And during that year we could decide like what we wanted to like kind of specialize in.
Yeah,
what did you do?
I did a lot. First I did textiles, didn't like it. Then I did I can't even remember, it was a long time ago. It was a creative something.
Yeah. I always had in my mind that I was going to go on the College of Fashion, I was going to become this big massive designer. But once
do you know what? This is what I remember from Breeny, and I thought she was so crazy because you know when like you have to apply to like 4 unis, right?
Yeah. And
you obviously have your top one. Breeny said, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. She applied to 1 uni. Yeah. Guys, do you understand what this means? If she didn't get into that 1 uni,
I'd be screwed.
She would be working in fast food. Yeah, basically. There was no plan B. That's confidence. I remember being like, this girl was a bit nuts.
Yeah, I think I was.
This girl was a bit. I admired her confidence, but it was a huge risk.
Yeah, because from secondary school, I always had in my mind London College of Fashion, so that was my only goal in life, London College of Fashion. So, yeah. So after I left secondary school, I went to college, and then from college, I wanted to go straight to London College of Fashion and do a BA, but they was like, oh, you need a foundation degree to get in at this time. So I did the foundation and I was like, okay, I've done the foundation now, let me into my BA, my BA degree. So thankfully I did get into London College of Fashion and do a BA in fashion design and development.
So at that time you were in your women's wear state of mind, that's what you wanted to do, and you went off to LCF and studied women's wear BA. Was it relevant? Did you feel like that course, had you still pursued women's wear, did it equip you for like the world of design? No.
Absolutely not. Ooh, no. They will give you a project, you go away, you brainstorm, you bring it back, they'll check it, then you go away, they'll come back, check it, go away, and you come back, then you hand in your work, and then but there wasn't much like support with my tutors. Maybe I expected more than they was able to deliver. So maybe that was my bad. I wasn't aware that I fully had to grow up during those 4 years. I had to grow up and be independent.
I kind of grasped that really early on about LCF, and I still think it's an amazing uni.
Yeah.
And it's like an aspiration, you know.
Yeah.
The reason why I did my foundation is because I wanted that.
You wanted that
on my CV. Yeah, exactly. But when I did do the foundation, I realized that, do you know, I'm not as amazing as I think I am, and I need a lot more support.
Right.
So I'm gonna go to UCA.
Right.
Just got a better vibe for me from UCA. So that was what I learned. But I think you were after the prestige.
Mate, I was after the prestige. I was after the name. But Dior was a lot more wiser in that kind of thing. I wish she would have advised me and told me.
No, your mind was fixed.
Are you?
You paid for one. Come on, your mind was fixed.
I was very sure on what I wanted, where I wanted to go, and ignorantly, I did go to LCF.
Do you wish you went to another university, or do you wish you hadn't have gone to university at all, and just because I remember you were getting that's when people started contacting you for like blogging and stuff, and you would always say, oh, you wish you had more time to dedicate to that. So would you have skipped uni altogether and kind of pursued the blogging career a lot sooner?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that I wish I didn't go to uni, or if I wish I went to a better university, because I probably still would be where I am now even if I didn't go to university. But I feel like I would have had more skills under my belt if I went to a university that actually taught me how to be a successful designer.
It's like from a really early age, I was always told university is all about independence. So really, I was always told that, like, when you get to uni, it's not going to be, no one's going to be holding your hand. If you don't hand in your work, they're not going to be chasing you.
I don't know the first year, but I never knew that.
That's what I was told from college. I kind of geared myself to a place where, okay, they're not going to be supporting me as much, so let me find the place with the most support as possible, which is why I chose UCA. But then at the same time, I know people who didn't like UCA and wanted to go LCF. So it just
for different reasons.
And
I think it's always about what fits you.
Right. So you actually studied for 4 years.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Gap year. I mean, placement year.
Okay. Where did you go in the?
I didn't do a placement year because time I got to year 2.
This girl is a rebel, guys. This girl is a rebel. I'm feeling those vibes right now.
Time I got to year 2, I was too stressed to even think about internship. I actually wanted to quit in year 2, so I thought, let me take a gap year, let me find myself, find out what I really want to do, then I can progress onto my final year, which I really didn't want to do. But I thought, if I take a gap year, I have a break to breathe, I can do what I want to do. During that year, I think I worked for MTV. I designed a collection with a designer for Runway. But I don't like to be caged in. I don't like to be caged in, so it was just like a time of freedom. Then I returned.
So even though you didn't do you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't do the internships and whatever. You actually did something that turned out to be more beneficial for your future. So it still worked out well.
It did work out.
But at the time you didn't know that.
Well, I didn't really know. But looking back in hindsight.
So you didn't do any fashion internships?
I worked in When did I do an internship?
You did one, Nakafari,
It was supposed to be for 4 weeks, and I ended up leaving in the 3rd week. I don't like that PR. Well, that's what I wanted to be, like a PR girl, like Dior.
Hello.
But it ain't for me.
The PR world is tough. Honestly, you have to be very thick-skinned, and you have to just put on a facade. Not be fake, but like
be fake.
In her words, but. How I would say it is kind of bring your best self and then leave everything at the door and go home, because you can't take anything personal. So 4 years of a degree with 1 year
gap year, so 3 years
doing whatever the hell you liked, and then you graduated. What was the grade? How was that? How did that play out for you?
I was very, very upset that I didn't get the grade that I anticipated. I was expecting at least a 2-1, I ended up getting a 2-2, and I felt like I literally shut off all my social media, all my blogging stopped, just to focus on my final year.
So you were disappointed in your grade, but now you just don't give a rat's ass.
Rat's ass.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Blogging doesn't require a degree, right? Just requires personality and all those fun things that life teaches you.
But like she said, university does take away the things that you're supposed to take away with, like hard work, dedication. My final year was like the hardest year of my entire life. Personal issues and university and working towards a deadline, and also having to balance my social media. Like I had like at least 30k followers at the time when I was like doing that. So I'm thinking I need to serve my followers before they lose interest. But then I also need to give like some time to my
your
work.
life, your real life.
So but I was doing 50 to my blogging and 50 to my university. So nothing was even like, everything was very mediocre. So once I graduated, I was happy to just fully focus.
Yeah. So after uni, you were like completely over the fashion industry, or were you still interested in getting into fashion? And how would you say uni prepared you for that?
Should I apply for a regular job or a job in fashion? I never knew why I was more comfortable to apply for a receptionist job, a normal job, than one in fashion.
Because it's the pressure. It's the pressure of the industry. Like, this is what you've basically geared yourself up for your whole life. Like, your whole education has built up to this, and then it's like, or I could just be regular and not do it. You know? It's kind of comfort zone.
Yeah, and also I wasn't sure where in fashion would I even fit.
So, having gone to LCF, one of the world's most prestigious fashion universities, and you've got that under your belt, well done. Did you gain like a huge network from that? Like, did the other students connect you with people? Because it's a renowned place. So, what was your network like based on the fact that you went there?
Like, if I was so passionate about getting a job after university, I would have worked my contacts, worked everyone that was in there. But because I wasn't, I just couldn't wait to get out there. I didn't think about contacts. I didn't even think about my friends that were designers. I was just like, get me out of here. So I never utilised that. If I could go back, I probably would. Yeah.
I wasn't heavily connected, but I still managed to get my job, and it was through hating my retail job, but still working really hard at it, that someone noticed me, and then, you know. So I don't want to promote the whole network is your net worth or whatever, but it is true.
No, it's very true. But obviously you have to be good at what you're doing and stuff. You have to work hard and stuff, but who you know is definitely very important.
That's why I promote all these networking events, and you guys should come. If I meet a speaker that I love, I will find out where they're speaking next and find out where they're speaking after that, so that they can see my face every time, and that proves that I'm serious. And before you know it, when we see each other, it goes from hi to hey, and then we're basically besties. I have sleepovers and stuff. But
I definitely network a lot more now that I'm in my profession, and now that I know what I want to do than when I didn't know, because it's like
it wasn't coming from a place of passion.
I could go to a bunch of parties or events and stuff, and because I don't have any end goals, what am I doing there? Why am I even getting in contact? Because most of the time we get contacts but we don't follow them up. We're not seeing how they're beneficial. But if you go out in your mind, think in your mind, okay, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, this is what the kind of person that I want to attract, and you go after that person.
If you're going to a networking event, always have a reason why you're there.
A reason, a purpose.
Don't just go and think, I might meet someone. No, have a purpose. Like, I'm not going to leave until I speak to 5 new people and tell them about my business. Or I'm not going to leave until I connect with that speaker. Or I am going to even drink a glass of wine to help me relax when I get there, and then approach.
We love the wine and the fashion.
There's always free wine and free pizza, and that's enough of a reason to come out of the house. But have a why. Like, have a why every single day of your life. But when you're networking, have a why, because you can go to endless events and feel like you're not getting anything from it.
You should have a purpose.
And that's your personal time you're using to do that. So make it worth your while. What would your key takeaway be for young creatives who've just finished uni or are in uni, who are trying to find their feet in the industry, or actually have jobs and are still trying to figure out what the best route is for them? What would you tell them?
Well, firstly, I feel like collaboration is everything. When I first started doing what I was doing, I was finding whoever could help me, who was on the same level as me, whether that's photographers, makeup artists, stylists, whoever could help me fulfill this vision. We just collaborate, connections. And I feel like a lot of us look at the bigger ones and we aspire to work with them.
Very true.
And we don't realize that level is that level, and
like you'll get there.
You'll get there.
But right now, for me, I feel like grassroots are so important. So important. And I spoke about this at the last PEPP Your Talk event. We're all on this level, and if you meet people who are on this level as well, and you're all going to go up together, and you're going to be part of their journey and their story. So when they're big and they're working for, I don't know, say Vogue or whatever, they will commission you because you are their real friend. You are part of their real life journey.
Part of the grind.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. So don't worry about like getting the ones with maybe like 20,000 followers, or now it's all about followers, so I'll use that as an example. The ones with 20,000 followers, start at the ones that are really good, on the same level as you, but have the same, just like you. And finally, be consistent, because consistency is key. If you can be consistent at anything, you're going to be successful, because a lot of people cannot stay consistent no matter how good they are.
Some people are consistently a bitch. And they're great.
You do. You're not bad, be consistent. I feel like to have respect, you need to be consistent, because people, especially like what I do, if people don't want to see a 3-month gap, I wasn't as consistent as I used to be, and I had all these subscribers on YouTube, but they didn't come back when I came back. Because they're like, I'll find someone else to watch, you know what I mean? It all changes up.
The right people will come in your life and stay. Don't worry.
No, not with subscribers. On Instagram, I see some people with like 10 weeks. Last post 10 weeks ago, like,
do you know, I genuinely feel like, are you in hospital? Like, if someone doesn't post,
they're literally dead.
3 weeks, I'm just thinking, oh my God,
what's happening?
Okay. Like, I'm genuinely concerned.
Yeah, they're literally dead.
Where the hell is she?
Don't let anything go past 2 weeks. Even 2 weeks is a stretch.
2 weeks is too long.
2 weeks is too long.
2 weeks too long. That's
2 weeks too long.
2 weeks too long.
Yeah, definitely subscribe to Pepper Your Talk, because it's amazing what they're doing. It's all about giving back to you guys. Not every day taking, sometimes giving back. Yeah. So I feel like Pepper Your Talk is so amazing, and I'm excited for y'all feature.
Our feature's so bright, like
so bright, yeah. Damn, there's no shade.
This light, if you guys can see it, is super bright. Thank you for watching again. Come back, because there will be more.
I've been Breeny Lee. She's been Dior.
And you've been amazing. Next time. Bye bye.
It's been real. I think we should do a
secret handshake.
Can you just go with it?
Oh, the hell? One more. What are we doing right now?
You don't have to speed it. Wait.
Oh, it's so not cool. Cara Delevingne does it, and she does it so cool. Okay, one more time.
Is that this?
That's so. Bye, guys. Bye, because bye.